You're not my queen. What is up, everybody? Nick Lego Stava here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Legacy Voyager class Inferno. Now this figure is absolutely amazing. Sadly, I never saw him in any of the stores. I know other people got him months ago and stuff, but stores around me didn't get him, so I eventually just ordered him on Amazon, and I got him like the 2nd of this year. So, let's pop his little gun out back there. Like I said already off the bat, this is an amazing figure. But let's get into why this is an amazing figure. So it's a Voyager class, alright? We don't have gigantic panels in the arms that are gappy. Nope, you got nice, solid, decent looking arms. You also have this back flap that they didn't even have to necessarily include for this back area to look complete there, because that flips in. You'll see later for transformation, I'm pretty sure. And then you also get this blaster. It's not super screen accurate to the one, but people have already made 3D print ones that are super accurate. He also has wrist rotation. He has bicep rotation. Well, not just the shoulder rotation, but he does have bicep rotation if that actually wants to independently swing there. All of his legs are articulated. You can move those out of the way. And also, another amazing thing on this, look at these right here. That is a piece of clear plastic inset for the eye, instead of using this whole front piece as clear plastic and then painting it, and then the paint matching being off. Like, there's a nice consistency to the red on this guy. It's not going to be like 20 different reds in freaking bug mode. So, I mean, just stuff like this and G-Axis. You know, I wasn't even planning to get that figure, but I got them. They're amazing Voyager class figures. You know, if they could just keep hitting it out of the park with Voyagers like this, I mean, I wish they would hit it out of the park more with the Deluxes too and all them. But yeah, it's very good. And then, to top it all off, you do have a head that opens up. It's pretty tight on this one. I haven't even opened the mouth yet on him, but look at that. The inside of the mouth is red. Look at that. That's just awesome. That's really nice. So, I mean, you really don't expect that on a Voyager. The light piping, though, is not very good. Like, here's the light directly pointing through the back thing. There's a screw. Is there a screw in there? There's something in there that kind of just blocks the light from actually getting to the eyes. But, yeah, not very good. Might just paint the eyes, but we'll see. Yeah, that's probably the only negative I can really think of, is the light piping is not very good. But other than that, it's just great, you know. You'd have nice paint apps. You have this metallic blue. You have this black. You also have that carries onto the feet. I mean, I'm just surprised they even bothered to do that. They could have all just been red, and people would be like, it's fine. I can paint it myself. And then not only is the arms good articulated, look at that double joint right there. I know it's likely due to transformation, but look at that. It's just great, honestly. Just when they hit it out of the park, I really just don't have too much criticism. You know, if they do crappy things or they try to do cost-cutting measures and junk, then I'm like, what the hell? But this is a great figure. So is G-Axis. Go get it if you like Beast Wars. This completes my Season 1 of Beast Wars, which is pretty much all I need. I mean, the other seasons, when you get into the Transmetal stuff, some of it's alright, but most of it, I'm just like, I don't know about all that. But yeah, Season 1 of Beast Wars is now complete. So I'm going to actually just transform this off camera. It's a decent transformation, but yeah, I'm going to do that off camera. This also spins. That's another thing. That spins pretty good, so you can helicopter that off the back. I think he did that in the show, I'm pretty sure. It's been a few months since I've watched Beast Wars now, but yeah. You could also put that back there. It looks like he's jetting. But yeah, I'm going to 3D print up the more accurate flamethrower for him. But like I said, there's really not too many negatives to him. Actually, there's still some more articulation to go over before I get into transformation. So his ankle pivot is forward and back and side to side. You know, it's not just the pivots on the sides. You also have forward and back, which is great. And the toes go down to... Is that separate? Oh no, it looked like the toes were separate in there, but they're not. But yeah, forward and back on that, and side to side. It's just like he's not missing like any articulation. You know, he's got waist rotation, I mean ab crunch, but like I said, I mean the vast majority of figures do not have ab crunch, but so that's an easy forgivable. And the knees go back a little bit under 90, but that's all right. And really, I mean, the back of this, the only waffle housing you really see is that right there, and you got like teeny little bits on the arms there. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty solid of a figure. It feels pretty solid. Let's actually weigh him in robot mode here real quick, and then we will get into bug mode. So let's do that. Let's weigh him. Maybe I'll start the video out in that. No, probably not. Why does this always want to not zero out? Zero out for me, clown. Clown scale. They're waiting in the video. All right. 4 ounces exact. That's even without his blaster. Let's put his blaster on there. 4.225 ounces. So that's pretty decent for a modern Voyager class figure. And I would have a comparison to the original, because I had the original Inferno in my original Transformers collection that I sold in 2017 for too damn cheap to someone who lied about getting them for a sick kid and then turned around and sold them and made mass profits off of my Transformers collection back then. But yeah, I don't have that figure anymore to compare this to, sadly, but this is infinitely more accurate. It's not made of complete clear plastic like the original, pretty much, and it's just better in pretty much every conceivable way than the original one. So yeah, let's get into bug mode. So it can't be understated, they also painted that metallic blue on the inside of these pieces, on all of them too. I mean, when do you see that on a mainline figure nowadays? Look at that. Wait, size comparisons right here. So we got Kingdom Waspinator, Core Class Kingdom Prime, and Netflix Earthrise, and Kingdom Prime Voyager class, and then Deluxe Legacy Tarantulas. I kind of wish I doubled up on him. I saw another copy of him in the store, but I did not get him. But yeah, hopefully I can double up on Inferno at some point. Then I think I'll have even all the Season 1 characters in their alt modes. So there you go. Well, that took a minute to get there without instructions, that's for sure. But the result is pretty good, and I also have size comparisons. I'm just going to set those up here right now, but I'm going to go over the bug mode prior to that. So there's just a few size comparisons that will get better after I go over some of the stuff that this can do in bug mode, because it can still do things in this mode. It's not just a brick. So the antennas can move up and down independently of each other. It's not just one piece where they move together. You can move those independently. The pincers actually work up here as well. So that's nice. And those are not rubbery plastic. Those are pretty sharp. I'm surprised they got away with that. Toy production these days. I'm honestly surprised those aren't that crappy rubbery stuff that'll like mess up after a few years. But yeah, that's nice that those are hard plastic pincers up front. And then these right here, the only thing I would say to make this mode a little better is maybe if these were on ball joints, these middle legs, those ones are pretty static. I mean, you can move them like this, so you can still do some sort of walking if you're going to animate this or something. But yeah, that kind of makes them stand up a little bit more. I mean, yeah, you can angle different things in different ways to try to go around that. But yeah, if that middle leg, this mode would be a little stronger if that had a little more articulation, that leg. But right here, this joint, right here when you're transforming this, it was pretty tight on mine. And it wasn't, I didn't know this piece hinged down. So I was trying to plug it in. I was like, why is the length not there to plug that in? Because there's a plug on the side of the leg there that clicks onto. But yeah, it was just this hinge was tight and it actually hinges down. So yeah, pretty good. There's the underneath. It's kind of cool how his arms tuck in and his thumbs dip into spots right there. Yeah, just it took a while to figure out, but he's pretty cool. And he's got this the purple metallic purple painted on his back, kinda. So that's nice. His head also can go up and down in amp mode. So pretty cool. Let's get to the size comparisons here. We have the Kingdom Nemesis Primal right there. So that's what that's looking like. Another Voyager. I mean, it was a pretty freaking tiny Voyager, but yeah, still a Voyager nonetheless. And Deluxe Class Scorponok. This is the one from the pack that went on sale for like 30 bucks. And that's when I picked it up. So, I mean, I have a review on that. I don't even know if I said that I got it for sale in that review. But yeah, that's just been sitting in limbo for a while. I have a lot of reviews that I filmed that I just haven't uploaded. And there is Kingdom Waspinator / Skywarp. This is just the Skywarp version transformed up there. So there's just some size comparisons. So he is a pretty big, imposing ant. And this, it probably pegs in somewhere under there, but whatever. I just usually toss that stuff to the side. So nice. And like I said, that extra flap inside there flips up in there. They didn't even really have to include that. I'm just glad they did, because it makes robot mode look better. And they're all metallically painted inside. So there you go. That's my review on this. It's an amazing figure. Honestly, one of the best figures to come out last year at the time of recording this. I still might do my roundup of best figures I got that year. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I probably should just include this, because I ordered it still when it was in that year, but it didn't arrive until the 2nd of this year. But yeah, it's great. It's amazing. I'm finally glad to complete Season 1 of Beast Wars. Nice. Peace. Bye-bye. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, because a lot of people don't subscribe when they're new.
Yes, there's my queen. What a weirdo.